Welcome to Module 8, Lesson 5. In this lesson, we're going to focus on fluently multiplying two-digit numbers using the method of regrouping. Okay, so this is what we also might hear it called as standard algorithm. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at question 1. A music store has 12 standard pianos on display. A standard piano has 88 keys. How many piano keys are in the display at the music store? So first we need to understand what is our multiplication sentence to solve. We have 12 pianos times 88 keys per piano. To estimate, this is about 10 and this is about 90. So my estimate is that there are going to be about 900 piano keys. All right, so now we need to rewrite our problem vertically. Then we're going to use place value and regrouping. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so we can see this easier. All right, so the number of keys on each piano is 88, and the number of pianos is 12. Typically, when we are using standard algorithm, we are going to put the greater factor on the top. All right, so in this first section here, we are multiplying by the ones place. Okay, so we're taking our two ones times our 88. So think about this like we were doing distributive property. We're doing 88 times 10 plus 2. We're going to multiply first 88 times 2, and then we're going to add the 88 times 10. Okay, so this is the section we're doing right now. We are doing 88 times 2. All right, so we have 2 times 8 ones is equal to 16 ones. Just like we did when we used standard algorithm before, we need to regroup that 1 as a 10. Okay, so we had 10 ones, now it's 1 10. And now we'll multiply 2 times 8 tens, which is equal to 16 tens, plus our regrouped is equal to 17 tens. Okay, and now it's time for part 2, so we can't forget. We've broken this apart. We now need to multiply by 10. Now we really need to think about this as 10, not 1. Okay? We're multiplying 10 times 8. 10 times 8 is equal to 80. And 10 times 8 tens is equal to 8 hundredths. Then we're going to go ahead and add these numbers together. All right, so there's our answer of 1,056. Now we can go ahead and answer question B. Where did we need to regroup? We needed to regroup when we multiplied which number? When we multiplied 8 ones times 2 ones, right? We regrouped 1 10. And letter C, and this is really important when we're using the standard algorithm method. Why did we record a 0 in the ones place at the second partial product? Why was this important? When we multiplied 88 by 110, it was equal to 88 tens or 880. So we can say when we multiplied 110 times 8. That was our first step here. 110 times 8. It equaled 8 tens or 80 ones. Okay, so we needed to have that 0 in the ones place. So it's really important that we're understanding place value as we multiply. This is where our estimate also comes in handy. Because let's say we made a mistake here and we did 88 times 12. And we got this part correct, 176. But then we forgot that this was 110 and we just said 1 times 8 is 8 and 1 times 8 tens is 8 tens. And we added these numbers and this is our answer. We could tell pretty clearly that was too far off of our estimate. So we knew that we made a mistake somewhere. So again, it's really important that we estimate and we use that to assess reasonableness. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at problem 2. Mrs. Singh is making a booklet of guitar music that contains 76 pages. She will need 27 copies of the booklet for her class. How many sheets of paper will she need to make the booklets? Okay, so we know there's going to be 76 pages, and there's 27 copies of each. Okay, so if we estimate, this is going to be about 80 times 30. 8 times 3 is 24. So 80 times 30 would be 240. But really it's 8 tens times 30. So 2,400. All right, it has it set up for us here. The first thing we need to do is multiply 76 by the 7 ones. Then we'll multiply 76 by 2 tens. Okay, so again, think about this as 76 times 20 plus 7. We need to do 76 times 7 first, then do 76 times 20. Right, so let's start with 76 times 7. 7 times 6 is equal to 42 ones. So 2 ones, we need to regroup those 4 tens. 7 times 7 tens is equal to 49 tens plus 4 more is 53 tens. All right, now we're going to move on to 76 times 20, or 76 times 2 tens. So 2 tens times 6 is equal to 12 tens. Okay, 12 tens is equal to 120. So I know that I have 2 tens, 100, and 0 ones. Now I'll multiply 2 tens times 7 tens. 2 tens times 7 tens is equal to 14 hundreds plus my 1 remaining hundreds is equal to 15 hundreds. Okay, then we need to add our partial products. 2 ones, 5 tens, 10 hundreds, so regroup, 2 thousands. Is this answer reasonable and how can we check? We can use our estimate to check. And does this look pretty reasonable? 2,400 is very close to 2,052. Great, go ahead and complete check understanding. Press pause and press play when you're ready to check your work. All right, you can go ahead and check your work. My first estimate was 5,400. The product was 5,544. My second estimate was 1,800. My second answer was 1,692. My third estimate was 400. And my partial product was 368. for my whole product.